We got a pretty great seed right here. You spawn right next to this coastal area with a large body of water. You got a good amount of forest right there, so you do have your tree supply accounted for. And if we follow along the coast, you will have a village. It's not too far from a spawn. That's right along the coast with a little forest area between the ocean and the village, which is always nice. Definitely mixes it up a bit, which I always like. Then you also have some plains biome right here for building potential around the village. And on top of the hill, you also got a little bit of flat area spread throughout here, which also provides even more build potential, as you can see. Great view, overlooks the village, so enjoy. We got another amazing village seed here. So you got a pretty great spawn along this little coastal area right here that leads out into a larger body of water. Got a little island right there. Nice building location right there along that hill / mountain. And this seed does have a lot of hills and mountains in this area close to spawn. But if you go to the plains area and just follow that, you're going to have a lot of great building potential in the plains biome with a decent amount of flat area spread throughout it. But we have this pretty cool village. It's a pretty large one. And I do feel sorry for this villager, whoever owns this house. They're kind of out of luck. So if you want to help them out, spare a few dirt blocks so they can get back into their house. If not, well, good luck to them. But on top of here, we have this amazing ruin portal. I really like it just because it's on top of this snow-covered area. It just looks like something you'd see that would be pretty thematic. I really like it. So really cool village, really good building location up there, and just a lot of great building potential in this area. So enjoy. We got a perfect river village in this seed. So for those who like river villages, you're gonna like that. But anywho, this is your spawn. You're gonna have a lot of forest area. But if you go a little bit over, you have a Sakura Hill biome off in that distance. Looks pretty good. You got this river and lake kind of sitting right here, which also is pretty cool. If you follow it down here, or just cross this plains, you're going to have a lot of building area, a lot of building potential. And this village is honestly pretty cool. It's pretty much completely on the river, as you can see. I mean, it looks kind of weird, but if you come out the surface, you can see it's pretty much entirely on the river. I mean, you do got this little area right here, and you got this little area right here, but it's almost like a little island in the middle of this large river, which is honestly kind of cool. Look at it from above. That's what it looks like. It's not the largest village, but it's still pretty decent size. You also got some plains area on both sides, as you can see, which you can end up building bridges or just building whatever the heck you want to build there. So overall, really, really good river village seed. We got an amazing jungle village seed here. So we're going to spawn in this general area. You're going to have a large birch forest area right there. You're going to have some hills over in that general direction, plains with a little pumpkin patch, some more hills over in that general direction. But if you look where the sun spawns, start heading in that direction through this sparse jungle area, which is also a pretty good spot for building, as it's not overwhelmed with a bunch of jungle, but, you know, still pretty good. However, if you come here, got this nice jungle hill area in the background. Got some more birch stuff over there. And then you also have this regular forest area right here. But you also have a pretty cool village that goes into, and it's actually a pretty large village as well. So it's going into the jungle area, as you can see right here, which I think is pretty cool. So if you want a little jungle village seed, there you go. Have fun. We got a very interesting village seed. As you can see, right in front of us, we got a little village. Might not seem like much. It's like, okay, it's a little village. Got a little landmass there. It's just on the edge of this, you know, big giant piece of land right there. Actually, it's on an island. This is a mangrove forest right here, and it's surrounded by water all the way over here. So if you look down here, got all these trees. Look at this. It's water. I really, really like that, actually. I'm getting kind of lost here. But as you can see, you got a water pretty much all surrounding this little island, which I think is pretty cool. So if you end up getting rid of a lot of these mangroves, you will you'll end up having a little island village. And if you don't, you want to keep the aesthetics, you can do that as well. You do got some interesting land masses right there in mountains. You got some jungle over there. You got a savanna and plains biome right there. So you got a lot to work with. And from this level, as you can see, this is the little village right here. It comes out, which, you know, honestly, pretty cool. And that's what it looks like underneath the water. So if you like this village, enjoy. We got another amazing island village seed. The sun is going to spawn over in that general direction. So you look for the sun to get an idea of where you're going. You do have a large body of water that's going to encompass pretty much most of this island, because it is an island village. And right over here, you got a little island that has a ruined portal. Now, for the villages, it's right by spawn. So it's not on the outskirts of the island like a lot of the villages that I show that have an island seed. This one is in the middle, so it's a little bit different in that aspect. This also has a ruined portal island right next to it, which is, I think, pretty cool. Decent sized forest for your tree supply, and more flat area right there for building near the village. Now, if you want to build or explore land, just head in that general direction. That is where all the land masses are going to be. Otherwise, you're pretty much got tons of water exploration you can do from here. So, enjoy. We got another good choice for those who like snow plains biome. Obviously, you gotta spawn in the snow plains biome. Decent amount of flat area and great areas for building, like these two frozen islands that are right next to this little village right here. This village goes all the way up that hill, and you do have a little bit of building potential up there as well. This is what it looks like from the ground level. Looks pretty good. Could end up building on that another village, or expanding on that island right there with the village. And pretty much in all the areas nearby, you do have snow plains. So like over here, you got more snow plains that are going to be great for building. Over there, you got another village. If we head over here, those are the two frozen islands from before. Just go past this way through this little frozen ice spike biome right here. More plains over in that general direction. And as you can see, another village. So you got a decent amount of villages here. Great area for building if you like snow plains and if you like a lot of villages. We got an amazing seed right here. Got a large body of water right at spawn. You do have two great areas of building potential right there. Small little island right off that coastal area right there. And a large hill that honestly is pretty flat. So great building potential there. If we go along the coast, we have a decent flat area right here. And a savanna biome where you can get your trees from, because I'm going to be real, there's not many trees around here. You also have a little floating island right up there as well. Now, if we head back over here, you do have a little desert pyramid right next to these two lava lakes right here, and a decent amount of flat area right by it as well. If we head towards the Badlands biome, you might not be able to see it right now because it kind of blends in a little bit, but there is a village right along this river right here, which I honestly really like. There you go. Looks pretty cool. Kind of goes into the Badlands biome right here, the Mesa biome. As you can see, it's a very interesting village. I personally really like it. You also have some pretty cool scenery. Got the village right there. So, a lot of building potential here as well. So, enjoy. We got a really good village seed right here. As you can see, right at spawn, you spawn in a large plains biome. A lot of great building potential. You do have a snow plains biome off in that direction. Ice spike biome, and then more snow plains over there. But you also have a village that's relatively close to spawn. Great building potential, a decent amount of flat area surrounding it. Really, really good village. But it's not the best village. If we turn around, you got another village, which, in my opinion, is a lot better. So you have like these three little mountain features right here. Got a decent amount of plains biome right next to it as well. But if we drop down, you can see it's in the plains, goes into like the swamp area, and it's kind of right up alongside this little mountain right here. I really like it. They also have a little swamp area and a lot of water right here. So it opens up exploration. And another way to look at it, you can see both villages right there on screen with the mountain. Just really good scenery. So enjoy. We got an amazing village seed here. But first, if you look around here, you're going to be surrounded by a lot of different trees. You got a snow-covered mountains off in the distance right over there. You got a couple of meadows on those hills right there, which I like. But the main feature is right close to spawn. You should be able to see the sakura trees on the hill if your render distance is big enough. Or you just head in the direction of the sun. You will have the sakura tree village right here. It goes down here into the bottom base of the hill. And if you go up, it goes into the sakura tree biome right here. So really, really good. But I kind of like this little feature right here. You have like a base pillar right here. This is already like a good layout for a base. You know, just got to build the walls. And you got a decent sized base right at spawn. And you do have a little entrance right there to go underground. So that's a really, really cool base location right next to a pretty amazing village right there. So enjoy.